699-2407.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles.
The only thing we have to fear is one small step for man.
And the Boston Red Sox are...
This is WSMN's Life for Today for January 7th. Happening on this day in 1610, Galileo discovers Jupiter's moons. And in 2021, Elon Musk becomes the world's richest person. Born on this day in 1800, the 13th President Millard Fillmore. And in 1962, Senator Rand Paul. Dying on this day in 2015, actor Rod Taylor at 84. And in 2021, baseball manager Tommy Lasorda. He was 93.
Now I'm a believer.
And finally, on this day, in 1967, I'm a Believer by the Monkees hits number 1 for the first of 6 weeks. And that's WSMN's Life for Today for January 7th. I'm Phil Kincaid.
I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I
Hi, this is Cody from the Nashville Community Music School, and I want to sing about our season of giving. Through your support, we can continue to provide high-quality private music lessons, music therapy, and music outreach to our community all year long. Our goal is to cadence at $30,000. If each WSMN listener were to only donate $5, we would accelerando to our goal in no time. Help us kick off the fundraise to the holidays by marking your calendars for December 2nd and visiting our website, NashuaCMS.org, or following us on Facebook and Instagram at Nashua CMS, or by giving us a call at 603-881-7030.
Feeling lucky, Nashua? It's time to win big here at Nashua Bingo, our local hotspot for thrills, chills, great food, and jackpots. Dive into high-stakes bingo action every night with huge payouts and electric energy that keeps the good times rolling. Craving more? Hit up our one-armed bandits. From spinning reels to flashing lights, the excitement never stops. And don't forget your Lucky 7 tickets with large bonuses. Just ask Chantel, who won $20,000, or Mary, who just won $25,000 on our tickets. Nashua, this is your sign. Grab your crew, grab your dabbers, and check out Nashua Bingo, easily located at Exit 2 in Nashua, next to Town Fair Tire. Nashua Bingo, where Nashua wins.
The views and opinions of the following show do not reflect those of WSMN, its owners, and/or associates.
Ray Andrews is a motorcycle enthusiast known throughout the biker community as Wolfmann. He grew up in the Dorchester area of Massachusetts and has been riding since he was 12 years old. He is a veteran of the U.S. Army and proudly served our country overseas in the theaters of Germany, Italy, and Panama. He retired from the U.S. Army and hung up his 1,000-yard stare to live a life behind bars, the handlebars of a motorcycle riding down the open road. His mission is to inform, educate, and spread his love of motorcycles and the joy of riding to bikers and non-bikers alike. His motto and creed is simply, it's not the destination. It's not how you get there, but instead, it's the people you meet along the way. In the wind, with the Wolfman. Let's ride.
Good morning, Biker Nation. This is In the Wind, and I am your host, the Wolfman. We're coming to you live from WSMN 1590 AM, 95.3 FM, WSMN.live, and Facebook.com/Wolfman with 3 N's. And one more time for YouTube at inthewind.radio. Welcome all my new YouTube listeners. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. We had it out a couple weeks ago. We took a couple weeks off for the holidays, and I hope everybody's holiday was safe and fun. And there was no arguing over politics or anything like that over the Christmas dinner table, because, you know, there's times in life to argue about politics and there's times just to be with your family and friends. I'd like to thank our sponsors today. Today's sponsors are Mayhem Ink over here on West Pearl Street. If you want some ink, go see Ray. He'll drill you, put some nice pretty ink in you, and send you on your way, and you can be a lifetime customer for him. We love those guys over there. We also have Nashua Bingo down on Daniel Webster Boulevard. Go see Paul. Paul's got a whole bunch of games waiting for you. Not only do they have bingo. They have all the pull tabs that go along with the bingo. They also have the electronic gaming down there. So if you're not into bingo and first thing you go with is you can sit on the slot machines and well, actually they can't call them slot machines in New Hampshire. They're known as electronic gaming machines. And then enjoy some of the food there. They get some great turkey wraps. That's my favorite when I go down there. And they also sell beer and wine. So go down there for a good night out with your friends and family. Today's rally report, January 10th, 11 to 3 p.m. Manchester Harley-Davidson is doing their first bike build with Master Mechanic. This is week 1. And if you're tired of the cold, because you know we got all this rain today, rain into freezing rain, into freezing rain, snow and rain on the weekend. If you're tired of all this, you can take a ride down to Las Vegas, January 3rd, for the Frosty Balls Poker Run, 9 a.m. January 3rd, a Bait of Florida Frostbite Run down on Beaver Bar in Ormond Beach. January 3rd, Rydell Harley-Davidson of Wellesley Chapel, Lutz, Florida, 10:15 a.m. Blessing of the Bikes down in Seminole Harley-Davidson in Seminole, Florida, 1 to 4. And January 9th through 11th, Gibtown Bike Fest, Riverview, Florida. That's kind of like they're building up for the Daytona Bike Week coming up here in March, the end of February, beginning of March. Now, my guests today couldn't make it, and I hope they're feeling better. Anna and Kevin had some great stories to talk to us about, but they couldn't make it in today because they all got the flu. And I'd rather them stay home and get healthy than come in here and affect us all.
My friend got the flu.
It's going around.
Yeah.
There's a lot of flu going around.
I got my shot.
I don't know if the shot works. You know, I hear mixed. I've heard so many mixed things there. You don't know who to believe anymore.
Hey, you know, if you believe in vaccines, good. If you don't believe in vaccines, okay, you do you. But I'm seeing that vaccines help at least fight off against getting it in the first place, and I don't have time for the flu. Okay.
Well, first of all, the flu shot is not a vaccine. Vaccines last a lifetime. It's a flu shot. That's why they call it the flu shot. And it does help some people, especially the elderly. It helps the elderly more.
Yeah.
If you're young like you and me, you really don't need it. You'll get through it.
Still, I don't want the flu. Nobody
wants the flu. Hey, I'm going to go to the store today just so I can get the flu.
I know a friend that, and it's not the same friend, that deliberately goes out to get colds just so they can build their immune system.
Well, back in the day when you had the measles or the mumps, parents would have measles parties. And what they'd do is they would bring all the children into the house and have a big party so all the kids caught the measles so they wouldn't have to get them again. As you get older, those things can kill you. Measles and the mumps.
Did they do that during the Black Plague?
Probably. I don't know. But this was a big thing back in the 60s and 70s. You bring the kids into the person's house who has the measles and you throw a party and the whole neighborhood would have the measles at once. It was a good idea because it built their immune system. They got through it. And
you know, I know we used to just go outside and eat dirt, but come on, people.
What do you mean used to? I still go outside and eat dirt. You know that 90% of the dirt on the planet is actually feces from dinosaurs?
Yeah, basically. I mean, it's very fossilized, but yeah.
It's amazing what you learn on Google. You type what is dirt made of, and it comes up with that. It's funny.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, I've become desensitized to the idea of eating it because, like, the concept of chocolate having tiny, like, mouse poop or something in it. I don't know where I read that, but...
Mouse poop tastes good if it's in chocolate. Well, chocolate-covered crickets, chocolate-covered ants, chocolate-covered grasshoppers.
Oh, no. That's where I draw the line.
You know, as long as you cover it in chocolate, it's good.
I guess so, yeah.
So we're actually here today. Like I said, my guest couldn't make it in. I have Chief calling in a few minutes. Chief has been a staple point of this. He's one of the guys I can always depend on to bring some talent to the show. I love that guy. He'll be calling in a few minutes, and we're going to be talking about up-and-coming year. I got a big new sponsor coming in. I'm not going to mention their name. Not till next week. We're going to take care of them today, and they're going to be on board, and we have Mayhem Inc. again. Hopefully they'll be signing back on, and I got some great deals for them. So we're going to try to get everything going, and we're going to have a big summer, spring. We're going to be doing a lot of remotes from my new sponsors from up in Laconia. I might even do one down in Florida and coming up in a few weeks. Who knows? If we can get the signal down there, we'll do a remote. If not, then we're done. We can't do the remote. You know how that works.
Oh man, yeah.
Well, you need good internet access, and depending where you're at, you may or may not have the good signal.
Are you gonna be close to a city or something?
I'm going to be in a city.
Oh yeah, you should roughly be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. Typically, it's when you're out in the sticks you get trouble with internet.
Well, I'm planning on when I'm down there is going to be the time that you guys have a blizzard, and I'm going to be sitting poolside. Just to rub it in.
Can I just hide in your suitcase?
You don't have to hide. You can ride down with us. We might need technical support down there. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, but we're gonna have some fun with this year. We got a whole bunch of things in the planning works, and we'll be announcing them as they come along. We're gonna be doing a huge day here, early spring, and I hope everybody's gonna come out because I'm gonna be pumping it up for the weeks and weeks and weeks before. When we get it all finalized, it's going to be actually a lot of good time. So did you do anything special for the New Year's?
Not really, no. I haven't done anything special since I was in high school, if I'm being honest.
Did you drink while you were in high school? Be honest, your mom was listening.
No, I did not. Not unless I was offered something, but that was purely at home, and by that sense, totally legal.
Well, it's not really legal. It's called procuring alcohol. We're going to call the cops on your parents. I'm only kidding.
Oh, man. But yeah, no, it was really just a sip. I'm really sensitive to bitter tastes and just overall things that just strike the back of the throat, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So alcohol really isn't my thing unless it has something else in it. Like, I don't mind screwdrivers like orange juice and vodka. That's pretty good.
You want something sweet to cut the bitters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
I remember, you know what I did during the holiday was I had my first shot because I just wanted, I was stressed during December, and I don't have to get into why.
Yeah, we talked about that out in the green room. That's not
just
green.
in general. So I was like, you know what? I want to just forget the pain.
I don't blame you.
Which is not something you should do with alcohol, but I just took a shot. It burned the back of my throat, and I was choking and coughing, but...
And you wonder how other people can just do it all the time. Shot after shot after shot.
Yeah, and what I ended up doing was, after that first shot, I was like, okay, I need a chaser. Is that a thing?
I want tequila for a chaser. Yeah, a lot of people do that. There's also a drink called the highball, where you take your shot of whiskey and drop it in your cup of beer and then chug it.
Oh, okay.
All kinds of different things. I don't promote drinking. I'm not a drinker.
Yeah.
I did in my past, and it was a lot of fun. But
I only do it to celebrate, and that one exception time.
Do you drink wine with your dinner?
No, I don't. But I do know that red wine is good for your blood.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is.
Says who?
Well, my dad read it somewhere, and I trust my dad.
And if dad says it, it's got to be law.
Well,
because dad's a smart. Trust me, dad's a smart.
I mean, yeah, he's my dad, and he does a lot of research. He's
an IT guy.
Not to play into a stereotype, but he's Asian too. So
you're half Asian?
Yes.
I didn't even know that.
I'm actually a quarter. So my grandmother's from Thailand, and during the Vietnam War, she met a nice Italian-American guy, and they had a baby over there. And when my dad was 3, they brought him over, and, citizenship, all that stuff. And bada bing, bada boom, he's half Italian.
There's the Italian in you. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, so he's half Italian, half Thai, so that makes me quarter Italian, quarter Thai. From my mom's side, French, and, just go down the line from there. My kid is going to be an abomination.
No, you can't look that way at your child. Come on, it doesn't matter what your child comes out like. You're still gonna love them.
Here's the thing. Let's say I marry someone who is, say, a little...
A biker, no.
Ha, 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 ha. But, someone who also has other types of ethnicities in them.
Yep.
Eventually our children are going to be a little bit of a mix of everything, don't you think?
I'm a mutt. I am Indian, Irish, German, French, and Scotch.
Wow.
Yeah, I am a mutt.
But yeah,
And look how well I turned out. You can ask some of these people that know me, like Cheryl Hilton, who is watching. Carol Rizatana, who I went to high school with, lovely person. I miss you, Carol. Hope everything's going good for you. I miss you, Cheryl, too, because you moved out of the state. And, of course, my mama is watching, and she says, yes, that's true. Just a day my mother said it. Yeah, my great-grandmother was a full-blooded Mohawk, and my great-grandfather, it's either great or great-grandfather was a French Canadian who was a pirate on Lake Champlain.
Yeah, I remember you telling about that.
The story just goes, that's as far back as we've traced our lineage, because it's American Indians. They didn't really keep a lot of those records back then because, they wrote on a wall with a stick, I don't know. Painted it on their teepees. Yeah.
What's funny about me is because I'm Italian, I actually have a misspelled name.
Oh, look who it is.
Oh, hello.
Say hello to her. Okay. And she has a show here, doesn't she?
Yeah, that's Julie Rutkowski. Mondays, I believe it's 1 to 3?
Something like that, and she does a healthy cooking show.
Not really a cooking show. I think she does good positive vibes.
Good positive vibes. Okay, I just got this news bulletin. How they used to do that?
Go ahead.
Pride Kitchen is asking everyone who can get out and donate blood this month. Blood supplies are low and help is needed from everyone. It's safe, it's simple, and it works. Give blood, give the gift of life. This is an important reminder. Was courtesy of Pride Kitchens in Nashua, serving the area for over 20 years. Trust them for beautiful custom kitchen cabinets and kitchen remodel. Learn online at pridekitchens.com. Look at that.
Good stuff.
I read a promo.
Nice. So, yeah, my last name is actually misspelled, and it is not anyone's fault but the government. So, when...
Really?
Yeah, when
the government gets anything wrong?
So... When my grandfather was coming in with his family, immigrating, his name is actually Tassone with an E, so Tassone, but they misspelled it, and I don't know how it happened, but they separated like him and his brother and stuff, so it was Tassone with an I and Tassone with an E. So apparently, whenever an Italian sees my name, they're like, huh? What?
Well, they weren't that smart back then. They're still not that smart today. We know how the government works.
Yeah.
But Cheryl Hilton is bragging that it's 66 degrees there. And then she says, careful, Wolfman. I'd like to know what she meant by that. We go way back. Like a lot of the friends I have are very old friends. They, we've grown up together. We've done a lot of things together. But like the new friends I got lately, they really don't hang around that long. I got a couple of guys like Chief, who's like a brother to me, and Brains, who's another brother to me, who's going through some hard times. And we help each other. We got to get everybody going and helping each other out.
Yeah, I do tend to notice that once you have your lifelong friends like I do, we stick, but if you fall apart, then it's hard to get those connections back.
Oh, once you have that friend fallout, don't ever go back, because it's just going to end up worse than it was.
I mean, I've already had my fair share of a friend fallout to some extent.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a bit of a drama. I'm not going to get into details, but basically, my friend group basically tore apart. Some people agreeing with me, some people agreeing with them. And it was just a whole debacle. It was very heartbreaking. But I made new friends, and we've stuck together even up to this day.
Well, that's good. You got to hold on to those friends who are dear and dear, and the ones that can actually back you up in a bad situation.
Exactly.
Not giving you a handout, giving you a hand up.
Exactly.
And I've heard people go, I don't want a handout. I'm not giving you a handout. I'm giving you a hand up. That's what friends do. That's what brothers do, sisters,
Absolutely.
Even if we're not blood-related brothers and sisters, we help each other.
Absolutely.
Just like I'd help you if you needed help. I did. I showed you how to. I didn't show you. I told you how to change a tire.
Yeah, and I'd help you.
Oh, you can't change a tire on my truck. Those things weigh more than you.
Oh, but I can get YouTube to start live streaming.
You can. You are the technological whiz. We are live on YouTube as well as Facebook, as well as WSMN 1590 AM 95.3 FM and WSMN.live, and soon to be Spotify.
Cheryl responded, by the way.
Oh, did she really? Let's see. What did Cheryl say? Indian comments on the wall. Don't get me started. Wrongdoing of government, LOL. We love you, brother. I love you too, Cheryl. Tell Chipmunk and the other kids and the dads and everything I say hi. I kind of really miss you guys up here, seeing you at all the bike runs. Cheryl would go to all, she don't ride, but she'd go to all the bike runs down in Massachusetts. I'd see her at almost every bike run. And her daughter, Chipmunk, I call her Chipmunk because she got the big chipmunk cheeks, a sweetheart, great soul. You know, you can tell how a person is just through their eyes and their smile.
Absolutely.
And Chipmunk is one of the best. And I've seen him at powwows and everything. So, because it's good. I'm Indian. I do some powwows.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been to a powwow?
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Heard of it? A powwow?
Yeah.
What a powwow is like a Native American get-together of all Indian tribes. And we do dancing and there's food. It's a big festival.
Oh, that sounds so lovely.
Oh, we'll have to get you to one. You know, they're great.
Am I welcome? I'm not Native American.
Yeah, you are very more than welcome. We need somebody to scalp. which a lot of people don't know that it was the cowboys and the invaders, the cowboys and stuff, was the ones who started scalping the Indians. And we only got that because we go, oh yeah, we can do it quicker, faster, and we're quieter.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, yeah, they're the ones who actually started scalping. Wasn't the Native Americans. Just like everything else. Like the slave trade was started in America by a black man, believe it or not.
Yeah, that I knew. And when I read that, I was like, hold on a moment. Hold on. Hold on. Just adjust glasses. Wait a minute. You know, like, I guess it kind of... I don't want to sound racist. Okay? But looking at history in Africa... there is history of other tribes enslaving other tribes. Yeah. So it's always been around, and
it's been around in every country.
No matter what, it's wrong.
Right, but it's been around in every country. How do you think the pyramids got built? By Chinese slaves.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
There's been slaves as far back as history goes. And, again, you see it all the time. They blame America and the white man for slavery when the original slave trader was a black man.
Absolutely, yeah.
And he was the first one to own slaves in America. He came here and owned slaves in America.
That one I knew about, but when I learned about it, I was just like, wait a minute. It's just, Can we change topics? I don't know how I feel about talking about this.
Cheryl Hilton says, you need to go to Treasure Valley Powwow. It's open to the public.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, we've done a lot in the past. And, you know, I'm looking forward to the future. It's 2026. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You know, I turn Chrome and a half this month. In case you didn't know, I turned Chrome and a half this month.
I became 22.
When was your birthday?
The 26th on December.
Oh, you had a Christmas baby. Yeah, we talked about that. Well, happy
last
birthday.
Year.
Yeah, last year, like it was only a month ago or something. And not even a month ago, it was last year. So, I'm glad 2025 is over.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to 26.
One hell of a year.
We had a good time. We took you on your first 2 bike rides.
Yeah.
And you got a floating light bulb. Do you like that? Have you used it?
Yeah, so it is packed away, but I did use it, and I sent you a picture. It was, it was really cool.
You just moved and stuff. We get that.
I want to put it beside my bed so I can just be like, boop.
Just don't, zap yourself. It's a floating light bulb, and I don't know how the electricity gets to the light bulb, but it does, and it lights up the light bulb. It's weird.
Should probably wait on that because my room has been really staticky because it's been so dry.
Really?
Yeah, so I
don't think that's going to be an issue.
I don't know. I stand up and I just feel static run through my body, and I'm like, I don't feel safe. And we have a humidifier going in the hallway, so it gets the whole floor, so I don't know what else to do, you know.
Yeah, well, I've been waiting on Chief. Chief hasn't called in yet. He must be
where's
tied up.
Chief?
He must be tied up at work because he's calling me from work. And I did send him a message, and let's see if he answered back. Nope, he did not. We're gonna get him because he said I'll be on Lake Seog powwow in the fall in Holland, Mass. Good one to learn from. Yeah, that's the other thing. If you go to these powwows, you'll learn a lot, and you'll see people in full Indian regalia.
Wow.
Yeah, and they do full Indian dances, and one of the dances that you could even do is called the blanket dance. You got to walk around, jiggly, bump and jump around a bonfire. Sometimes they have it go in the bonfire or in a circle. You know, it's actually really cool.
I had a phase in, like, I think it was 4th grade, where I learned about the Native Americans, and I was just like, oh, I want to make my dolls now play Native Americans.
Why not?
And, like, they gather water, gather fruit, and then they dance around a fire and stuff. I don't know why.
Why not?
I just...
We played cowboys and Indians when I was growing up.
It was fun.
I was always the Indian. I didn't want to be a cowboy. I wanted the scalp. I had a little tomahawk and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a great thing, learning experience, a great entertainment to go to one of these powwows. When one comes up, I'll see if we can hook you up and take you up with us. You'll like it. It'll be a good time.
Okay.
And they have. I actually I was in part of the Topic Indian Council in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Me, my mom, my whole family was in it, and I gave them a big war drum because they couldn't get one, and I had one.
Yep.
And I gave it to them. So hopefully they're still using it. Those things don't come cheap. It was really nice. And they were like, oh, my God, I can't believe you're giving this. My mother wanted me to be the chief of that tribe. I'm like, I've only been here for like 3 weeks. I don't want to be the chief. I can barely get by with what I want. She's like, yeah, but we'll all vote for you. I'm like, I know you'll all vote for me. You got no choice. You're my mom.
Yeah.
Well, between my mother, my aunt, and my sisters that were all in it, we would have had the majority vote just from that one family pack.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be kind of like, dictatorship because we're just going to move the family in.
No, what's that word? Nepotism? Is that a good word for it?
Yes, nepotism is definitely it. Cheryl Hilton, Cowboys don't fit you. Cheryl, give us a call in, Cheryl. We want to hear you. I haven't heard from you in a while. Here's the phone number. I see you're texting like crazy. Why don't you call me and say hi at 603-816-1590. That's 603-816-1590. I want to hear how your life is going on down there. I really do. I know you've moved down to the Carolinas, and you had to get out of Massachusetts because it was strangling you guys. I want to know how you guys have been doing. And I'm sure my listeners would like to hear that. She's been a wonderful part of my life,
Mm-hmm.
You got some of those people that just like that.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I had so how I met one of my lifelong friends was in high school. It was the first day of PE, and we were like, okay, we're gonna do capture the flag. Go get the little band thingies, the things you put over yourself, the vests. I don't know what they're called, and they were yellow and black. So I just absentmindedly was mumbling a B-movie quote. Really old movie, DreamWorks. It was just a meme at the time, and I was like, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Oh, black and yellow. And I look up, and my friend, well, he's not my friend at that time, but he's finishing the quote, and I'm like, you know B-movie? And he's like, yeah, of course I know B-movie. And it was just a friendship from there.
Really?
Yeah. It was really a magical moment. It's like something straight out of a movie.
Cheryl, I don't have your phone number here, but you can see it on our live feed. It's in the comments. 603-816-1590. She said text it to me. I used to have a number. I don't know where it went. Yeah, it happens.
You have to message on Facebook.
Well, I just changed phones over, too. We got the iPhone, whatever it is now.
Oh, you're still on iPhone.
Yeah, why?
I use Samsung because I'm not paying $100 for a charger, personally.
It came with the phone.
Well, like an extra charger, because I need one for my car, I need one for my room.
I paid $20.
Fair enough.
And I'm sure that light bulb that floats, you can slide that phone in, it probably would charge it.
It probably would, honestly.
And then your phone would light up all the time. So yeah, we're looking at some big plans. We're going to be doing live broadcast up in Laconia this year during Bike Week.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to be doing a live.
Was that the place that was on TV that'd rotate and show like a street and stuff?
Yeah, that was up where Wares Beach.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And what they do is they have a big Bike Week up there, and we're going to be doing it during Bike Week.
Yep, one moment.
That must be Cheryl on the phone.
Yeah, that is her. Hello, Cheryl.
Hello, everybody. Wolfman, cowboys definitely do not fit you, my brother.
Cowboys don't fit me because you see me in the full Indian headdress. It's actually up on my
I've
Facebook
seen you in that and more.
Oh, that's at least it's more, not less, right?
I'm not going there.
Okay, first of all, we have to get the news. How are you and the family doing down there?
It is 66 degrees down here, blue sky, puffy clouds.
It's not bad. I mean, it's
loving it.
It's like
loving
it's
it.
like,
I see you guys have got ice and snow and all that shit. You can keep it.
Oh, gotta watch that language,
Watch
dear.
it, watch
Gotta
it.
watch that language. We are a family show.
Yeah. You can keep that garbage.
That's better. We can keep that garbage. I don't like that garbage. Though I would love to be able to snowbird, but between all the bills and things I got, it's
what I like is
not
just a
gonna happen.
sprinkling, It's not too much, not too little.
I hate the snow. I hate the cold.
Okay, Grinch.
Wolfman does not do well in cold at all.
You're a mean one.
Mr.
Mr.
Grinch.
Wolfman.
Mr. Wolf. So how is
You hit the
everybody
nail on
doing
the head,
down?
brother.
So I know you guys had your house up here and you sold it and you moved down there.
Yeah, the house is sold up there. That's another story for another day.
Mm-hmm.
Down here we have the 3-bedroom, 1 level, 2 bath. It's equipped for him, and we bought it directly from the builder, as what I stated. And it was a fluke thing that we got it because it wasn't due to hit the market for another month. And she was, doing her job, Rhonda Kelly and Coastal Realty down here, and I'll give her that plug-in for down here, and I'll give Maya Donovan for EXP Realty a plug for up there. You want a real estate agent that'll go above and beyond, get a hold of me. I'll get you in touch with her. But
Shameless plugs. You see how she scrolls those in there? That's what I love about it. She gets her word across. How is Chipmunk?
Chipmunk is having her issues. She's in Massachusetts.
What happened?
She's having issues. That's another day.
No.
The youngest one is doing phenomenal. She's up there. And, yeah, we're looking at trying to get her to come down and visit. And,
she's over 18 now. She's on her own.
They all are.
Oh
my
my
dear.
God.
They're in their 20s.
I remember when they were little kids.
You remember when they were toddlers.
Yeah.
My age.
Holding your katanas.
Yep, I remember when they were little kids. Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
you
my
would
word.
You would hand my youngest the katana, and, man, she'd chase you around that place. Woo!
Yeah, I was always into, suicide.
Yeah,
suicide,
we know.
Suicide by child.
Suicide by child, and she would have been that child.
Now, do you guys get any big powwows down there, like a state
We
powwow?
have Lumbee Tribe down here, and I'm looking into a couple different areas to see what else is down here. I haven't really had time with everything that's been going on. But, yeah, we've got some good powwows down here. I've got some connections out in Washington State and a couple other areas that we're going to look at. And, yeah, we're going to kind of spread our wings, hopefully, this summer with the powwows.
Well,
But as far as the young one there looking to learn, Syog powwow would be the one for her to learn on the regalia and see all the regalias.
Okay, great. I do have another call coming in, so I'm glad you called in to say hello.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you
It was
too.
nice
you
to
have
meet
a good
you.
day.
Nice to meet you. Keep him in line for me, would you please?
Oh, yeah, I will.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart. The whole family.
I love the energy. Love the energy.
The whole family is just great, And Chief should be calling in anyway. He just sent me a text. It keeps going to voicemail.
My thing is, I love high energy people because it is so contagious. You just have to match that energy, and it makes you feel so good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Chief, where are you?
Yeah, I delivered it. It's delivered, but he hasn't read it. But oh well. If he doesn't call, we can always talk about other things.
Like what?
Like Mayhem Inc. up the street here. We're going to be doing some big things with them here. We're going to probably be doing a remote broadcast from the studio across the street in the tattoo shop. Maybe we'll put you in a chair and do a
Oh boy.
to give you a tattoo and.
You're gonna have to talk to my mother about
Oh,
that. She
Mama
would
loves
kill
me.
me.
You know, all the mothers love me.
She would kill me.
I would tell you about the time that because I had a tattoo studio down in Massachusetts. That this girl came in. She was 18 years old, legal age to get tattooed. She wanted her boyfriend's name tattooed across her shoulder.
Oh, you told me. Oh no.
And I in 2-inch black block lettering, unable to ever cover it up. And I tried to talk her out of it all day. I made her sit in front of a TV with the commercial that was like, "Oh, Dawn," because he couldn't afford the whole tattoo. So instead of saying Dawn, it was Dawn. Up here's Chief coming in. We'll get back to the second part of the story right after Chief's off. This is Chief.
All right.
Is that Chief?
Yes, it is.
Good morning, Chief.
Hey, Crazy Ray, how are you, buddy?
Good. We had to do a little fill-in. I had my one of my best old friends, Cheryl Hilton, call in and tell me how her life is going now that she's moved out of Massachusetts and down to the Carolinas, and she's doing well.
Nice.
We had a fill because you weren't there, brother.
Well, I am at work, brother. Try to get as soon as I could.
I know. I that's what I told people, that you're probably working and couldn't get to the phone right now. So what are the big things on your list for this year? We know you got some up and coming with the American Legion Riders.
Yeah, we got a couple of things on the agenda. We got a Cabin Fever coming up January 31st here in a few weeks. That's going to be held over at the American Legion on 11 Court Street in Nashua. Starts at 1 p.m. $10 entry free. Kids under 17 are free. The
So a total
complete raffles, food raffles, DJ, all that stuff.
Complete family event.
Yes.
You know, and a lot of the runs you do today, they're mostly family evented. They're, you know, back in the day when we were growing up, you didn't see any kids at any of these runs, and there was a lot of nudity, drugs, and alcohol being happened. But now it's not so much.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, there is some, but you have to dig for it a lot harder.
Well, you still got the
than years ago.
Yeah, 30 years ago, it was everywhere. Even in Laconia, you'd be driving down the roads and there'd be naked people walking down the street.
Yeah.
They don't. You remember those days? Look at you. You're like giggling about it. Yeah? Does Maureen know?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I was a kid.
Hey, I saw your Facebook. You was actually out there bowling. Is there still bowling alleys around?
Yeah, the Merrimack 10-pin is where we went. One of the last big 10-pin style lanes around, unless you go all the way into Manchester. There's another one in Manchester. But, yeah, we had some friends, did a little bowling. Haven't done it in years, but it was kind of a nice change of pace.
How much was it? Because the last time I bowled, it was $1 a string.
Yeah, no, they don't. This particular location, they do it by the hour. So depending how fast you bowl, you get more in. Yeah, so they charge by the hour, and so as soon as you log into the electronic scoreboard, the clock starts ticking, and you can see it counting off up in the corner there. And you just bowl. You just have fun, and when you've had enough, after you've done 2 out of 3 or whatever you want to do, that's it. And then when you say you're complete, you're complete. The clock stops. When you go up and turn in your shoes, they just tally out the total, and that's it. So
now, is it per person? Is it per person or per lane?
It's per lane. The rate is per lane. So you
that's
can
good.
put 4 people. I guess you could put 6 on a lane. It just takes a little more rotation. I mean, it takes time to get through the whole whole rotation.
Then you can split it 6 ways.
Yeah, you can split the cost 6 ways, and then whatever. It takes longer. So as far as they're concerned, as long as they're getting their hourly rate, which is probably not a bad thing. Initially, when I heard about it, I was kind of flipped out. But
I was skeptical too. Because
Yeah.
I was looking at it for me and Mrs. Wolfmann to go bowling, and it was like $25 an hour. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It sounds like a lot, but if you were to bowl a bunch of strings, you probably come pretty close to the same associated costs. I think that's how they came up with the number. And the other side was, I think some people, it keeps people moving along. In other words, if you know the clock's ticking, you're not going to sit down and drink beer and joke around. You're gonna bowl, and then when you're done, you can go up in the other area and sit back and have pizza and have a beer, kind of a thing. So I think that's why they did it that way.
Now, you were doing 10-pin.
I was doing 10-pin.
Now, a lot of people don't know that candlepin, it was a big thing up here in the Northeast and not so much across the country. Now, have you done candlepin too?
Yes. I used to do candlepin, like you just said. I grew up around candlepin. I lived down in Mass for several years. There was a couple of candlepin lanes down there we used to go to. When I came up here, there was a couple of candlepin lanes. So yeah, it's absolutely unheard of, out west. Like you said, when I was in California, it was no one ever even had heard of candlepin.
A little history of the Wolfman. People don't realize I used to go out and I used to resurface all those lanes and re-shine them up and everything. I did that overnight across the country for a while.
Oh, wow.
And the machinery, the machine took up the whole lane. It was ridiculously how big this thing was.
It was like a big buffer?
A big sanding unit, because you got to sand off the finish, and then you have to take that big machine off, and you put another big machine on, the new oiler, and then the new finisher. Yeah, and then the buffer. There was like 4 machines you had to use to do it.
Oh, you completely strip it off. Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's what we did. We went down there. We totally redid every lane. Good money, but hard life.
Oh, you travel all the time, yeah.
Yeah, and you're traveling with, dudes and trucks, and you got more than one truck, and you all got to get to the place together, and, and when you're with somebody 24 hours a day, the animosity gets going, and people have tempers flare and stuff like that.
Yeah, right. Something very similar. I'm not sure how we got down this avenue, but the same with concrete floor polishers. Like if you walk into a Lowe's or a Home Depot, you notice that the floor is not painted; it's actually polished. Yeah. And they use these big. They look like giant buffers. They're actually grinders, like sanders, and they polish the floor. And that's another traveling business, right? On a larger scale. I'm sure it's local as well, but. I know a friend who was in a big construction company, and they traveled all over the country doing big floors for big retail operations.
If I were to do another traveling job today, I would definitely want to be one of the guys on the Wall of Death. Have you seen that? They have it at every bike run.
The Wall of Death?
Yes.
No, what's that?
That's the guys that are in that giant... it looks like a beer barrel, like an old beer barrel or rum barrel, but it's super huge, and they ride on the side of the inside of the barrels on the motorcycle.
Oh, yeah. The cage of death, or whatever they call that. Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
that's a ball. I've seen that too. I want to be the ones on that, and if they have it up at Laconia every year.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, you can read the higher up you go, then people start handing you dollar bills.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Or $10 bills, whatever. It depends on the crowd, I guess.
Well, yeah, definitely depends on the crowd. I mean, if you don't have the crowd, you don't have the money coming in.
That's pretty cool. I'd like to try that too. That'd be pretty slick.
Well, I've seen it, and I always just wanted to do it. I don't know what happened to my Facebook feed. Did my Facebook feed go away? I don't see it here no more. It's still going? Maybe it's just my phone. So you got any big runs you want to do this year? Like, I still want to do Sturgis.
Yeah, I want to do Sturgis, but, this is probably my last year in the workforce. I'm going to retire. So I think next year I'll do Sturgis because my calendar will be so much more open. Unfortunately, as an employed person, you got to manage your time off between, personal events, weddings, graduations, then your vacations. You want to take some Fridays off. But, it doesn't take long to pour through your vacation.
Yes,
so everyone always says to me, I got a friend in Florida, he always calls me right after the first year, come on down, spend a week down here. I'm like, I'd love to, dude, but if I spend a week down there, then that means I can't go on the High Seas Rally, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. So it always becomes a trade-off for one for the other. But I think next year, you and I should definitely look at going out to Sturgis.
I've been trying to get there forever, and it's just been one of those things that I just can't get it to go. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's not an easy haul, dude. To you really the best way to do it if especially if you can afford it, is to do one of these tours where they trailer your bikes out there. You fly out, you do the whole gig, and then you fly back, and then they trailer your bike back. I mean, that would be the most proficient way. I'd love to drive it, but again, you're going to commit a lot of time.
You got to
money,
commit at
you
least
have to
2
find
weeks.
hotels.
You got to commit at least 2 weeks and $5,000.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's what I'm saying. And then what's going to happen on the way out there? You think you're going to go straight out there? No, you're going to detour. Go, let's check out this little town over here. And
that's why you give
it's going to go
yourself
from
2
2
weeks.
weeks to 3 weeks to 4 weeks.
And if you do it with a bunch of people, everybody's going to want to go different ways. And then you can actually rent a house out there for everybody. They start at like $3,000 for the week, which if you're splitting between 6 people is really not a big expense, opposed to renting a hotel or going to the Buffalo Chip campgrounds. That can get really expensive too. $1,200 just a camp.
Yeah.
And that doesn't include everything. If you want the all-inclusive, where you can go do all the bands and all that fun stuff that they do at that campground, it could cost you somewhere around $2,500.
Yeah, no, absolutely. A friend of mine went out. He did the Buffalo Chip thing. He did it as him and 2 other guys went out in a camper, and they get space at the Buffalo Chip. But it was really a strange setup. It was like a sublet. It was almost like someone had bought or reserved more than one spot, and then sublet them to somebody else. So it was kind of a strange thing, and I'm sure a lot of that stuff goes on because it's one of those situations where Sturgis is really a very quiet place.
Well, it's got a population. It's got a population of 6,900 people year round.
Yeah.
And then that 1 week, bam, 1 million dudes and chicks on bikes show up.
Yeah, and then that's it. So they probably have every scam pretty much figured out on how to get the best out of it. So anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That'll be a fun one.
If I don't get there this year, like I say every year, I'll definitely get there next year. And then next year comes and you're so like, damn it, I just can't get this thing done. I do have a friend who lives out there. Her name is Stacy. She's one of my oldest friends, and she has invited us to go stay on her 80-acre ranch. So, the cost of staying, of housing is done. As you come here, you put up your camp and stay. I'd stay in the house because, like I said, we go way, 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 way back. And if I brought a few people, I'm sure we'd make accommodations. She's 40 minutes outside of Sturgis in a little, they call it a hamlet. It's not even big enough to be a city. It's called Aladdin. It's got a population of 17. Rush hour must be crazy there.
Yeah, must be down at the factory.
They do a week before what they call pre-Sturgis there, and they throw a huge party. You can get all the bikers up there for that. It's a 1-bar town, and it's like your old like Andy Griffith type of town, where the bar is also the general store, which is also the hotel. I mean, it's crazy. It's just it's that small. It is a cattle drive city, so. Every day you see 100 head of cattle being driven on one end of the road to the other and then back the next day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. She's actually opened up her land to let them graze, and her dog and one of the cows is staring at each other like for hours, just stood at each other and just stared. And I kept thinking of that old thing on Facebook with the 2 dogs. Hey, what's your name? and she never heard it. I sent her the video, and she's like, "Oh my God, that's them." I'm not going to get into what they say, but oh my God, it was. She had it on video. She's like, "Look at this, look at this, look." And I'm just thinking, "Hey, what's your name? What's your name? Tony. What's your name? Ezekiel." And with some bad words in between. You know what I did last night? Don't you say it. It's one of my favorite memes of all time. And she had this cow just randomly walk over into her yard, and she had a whole bunch of other head on the backside of her property, but this guy just showed up at the door and was talking to the dog.
Wow.
It's a little hamlet. I mean, I'm telling you, it's a great little city. It's called Aladdin. So if you're ever going out to Sturgis and you're going to get there early, swing over to Aladdin, and you'll have a nice
Well,
pre-Sturgis
I'll
party.
plan it. I'll call you up and put you in touch with everybody so that they know we're coming, and we'll definitely try to make it happen. But I got a friend of mine. He rides with a member of the Nam Knights, and he's a retired guy who's he travels every year, and he told me last year he goes I didn't see him for most of the summer, so. I said, hey, how'd it go? What have you been up to? He goes, I haven't seen you. You sick? He goes, no. He goes, I took a little ride. I said, where'd you go? He goes, well, I ultimately ended up in California.
Oh, my God. Just went for a ride. I've done that. Gone for a ride and wake up in another state.
So he said, I told my wife he'd be back in 2 weeks. He said he'd come back for 4 months.
Hey, you know who he didn't see up here this year? Cowboy.
Yeah. He was up here, but only briefly. Now he's got himself a new filly down in Florida.
And it must be those long Grady locks.
And so I'll send you some pics of what he's up to. I still
absolutely.
follow him.
Yeah, he's a great guy. We remember when we went to that place with the big pig out in the front.
Yes.
What was the name?
Yeah, that was the Man of Kent Tavern.
Yeah, out in New York.
Yeah, Hoosick Falls, New York. Yep.
And we both weren't that hungry, but we were kind of hungry. We split I believe we had this giant, obscurely giant pastrami sandwich. And I'm like, I can't eat this. You want half? And he's like, yeah. So we split that, and we got to know him really well over that lunch. I mean, he's a great guy. And then he's all the girls love my curls. he's got a cowboy hat with these long curls coming out of it, gray curls.
Oh, I know.
I call him
blonde and red, and he's 74 years old. I don't know how the hell he's got that kind of hair, but
and God love him because dude, that guy drives that bike everywhere. He doesn't use a car.
No. His only other car is a big dually pickup truck, so he frowns on using it for obvious reasons.
Yeah, he gets on.
So how he lives is he lives in that camper that he hauls around with the dually. So he hauls it up in New England in the summertime and lives out of it, and then he hauls it down to Texas in the winter and lives out of it. And then this year, because he's got his new gal,
he's hauling it to Florida.
My understanding is she owns a house in Florida, so they're living in Florida and they're traveling kind of back and forth from Texas. He has quite a group of friends over in Texas, and so he's made a few trips over there to hang out in Texas for a few weeks, but
now he's tall. He's taller than 6'6", right? He's like 6'6".
I don't know. He's pretty tall, though. Yeah,
tall, skinny guy.
Tall.
He reminds me of Sam Elliott.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Sam Elliott did a lot of those those old westerns with he always had the cowboy hat. He reminds me of Sam Elliott.
Yeah, he's a riot, man. He pulls up, he gets off his bike, puts his cowboy hat on. Then enters the bar or whatever. He's very, very eclectic, very stylish guy. He's a fun guy, very interesting, very knowledgeable, very experienced. Yeah, good guy.
And just like every cowboy, he walks out bow-legged.
Yeah, he's always got those boots on too. He's always telling me about which boots he's wearing today,
and he's got
I always want to tease.
He's not riding one of these newfangled machines. He's still got an old motorcycle like me.
Yeah, I don't know. He's had a couple of older bikes. This one here, no, it's in the 20s. It's like a 20.
Oh, so he bought a new one since the last time we seen him?
Yeah. No, the one before that was like a 98. I think.
That's what I saw him on the first time I met him like 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was like a wide glide or something like that. But I mean, even funnier, right? You've got this 6-foot-something tall guy, basically on a Dyna chassis, ripping down the road with his hair flowing out behind him.
his Grady locks.
Yeah, I mean, it's just he looked like something out of the 1970s, man.
Oh, on a man poster. You remember the old man posters? MANN.
Yeah, the old man poster.
Yeah. Well, no, they used to highlight them in Easy Rider magazines. They had the I forget the painter's name. It was all motorcycle related, and you'd see all paintings from him in Easy Rider magazine. Sometimes as a center pullout. I forget the name of the guy. It'll come to me, not before the end of the show though. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's funny, and he has that deep voice too, like Sam Elliott.
Yes. Yeah, he does. He has a.
And you wonder why
he has a deep voice. He
deep
comes up to
voice.
me with this grin on his face, and I don't know if he's going to, insult me or say hello to me. I can never guess what the response is going to be.
Yeah, and you wonder why all the girls fall over him. The Goldilocks, the deep voice, the 6'6" stature, thin. He looks like the Marlboro Man. You'd think what a Marlboro Man would look like.
Oh yeah, he does. He's got the look for sure, man. He's got the look.
I wonder if he's ever done like the cattle drives and stuff in his younger days.
I don't know. He's not originally from there.
Where's he from?
He's not originally. No, he's from New England. He's from Nashua originally, and now he lives in Raymond. Yeah.
So he's a cowboy from Nashua.
Yeah, he's a cow Nashuan.
Cow Nashuan. Oh man, Chief. The Schenectady ride we took, we hooked up with a lot of guys like that. Chris and Liam and Duct Tape. And do you find, because I know we're getting short on time, do you find they always look forward to riding with you? Short answer, because we're closing out the show.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Do you find that they always look forward to riding with you?
Yeah, a lot of people enjoy that. I try to make them fun, man. Try to make them interesting with the bug bullseye and all that other stuff. So it's always a good time.
It is. Okay, Chief, it was nice having you on, and we got to close out the show, so thank you for coming on.
All right, bud. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye. And with that, the show is coming to an end, and look forward to seeing you guys next week here, and welcome to the new year.
WSMN 1590, WSMN 95.3 FM Nashua. Listen, watch, and stream at WSMN.live.
USA Radio.